everybody. I had plans today, but they got cancelled, so I decided I'd make another video about all my rabbit supplies, and I honestly didn't realise how much I had until I had to like collect it all up, and I've left loads of things out. But anyways, let's get into the video. Let's start off with pallets. I've put them into this IKEA container. These are just the home brand, I think PetsAtHome home brand for dwarf rabbits and young rabbits, and mine are young dwarf rabbits. So next, quite an important item that I just bought a new bottle of is the Clean and Safe from Johnson's for cleaning the cage, because I used vinegar and water, but I really dislike the smell, and this works wonders. I like it very much. It makes it seem really clean, like the smell of all the grossness after cleaning it, before cleaning it, which all goes away. It's really good. It's disinfectant, cleaner and deodorant. The next thing I have is this Fleece Blanket. This was like £1 or £2, I think £2 or £3 from Holland. So it would have been in euros, and I have another one of these that's slightly darker, but it's in the wash. So the next things I have, I don't have all of them because I have a couple more, but it's toys. I have this, which came in a Christmas box that I bought from PetsAtHome, and it's just a chew. They don't really do very much with it, but every now and then they'll start nibbling on it. Then I've got this thing, which I think is one of the rabbits' favourites. They have to pull the strings and it comes out, and then they get treats, and I generally put pellets in them because I don't want to overstuff them on treats. I want to keep them as healthy as possible because they get ill quite a bit, and they also just like to chew on the wood, as you can see. So a very nice buy. The next thing I've got is this toy. I got it from Wilkinson's, and it's just a rattly toy. They don't really do much with it. Every now and then I'll suddenly see them toss it, but unless I put food in here, it's not really something they like. This toy is something they chew on it every now and then. They're not actually the biggest fan. I think this might be from Wilco's too. I have two of them, but they love it when I stick things like celery in the loops, and then they have to yank it out and they have to nibble their way through it, and it rolls, and it keeps them entertained for quite a while. Then obviously this is quite an easy one to guess, but loo rolls. This is just a kitchen roll that we've got. They adore when I put things in the loo roll, and I just go like that, and they'll tear it up. They'll just, yeah, and so they go through quite a lot of these. So do we. And one of the last things I have here is a bridge. They don't really use it very much. I don't put it in a cage very often, but they like to nibble on the wood, and I can make them go over the bridge. They don't mind it. They're not scared of it. They just rather avoid it. So the next thing I have is one of the litter trays. This one hasn't been cleaned. That's lovely. The other one has been cleaned, but it's in their cage. That's probably dirty again. I've got two of these. These are from Wilkinson's. They were like only a couple pounds. They're pretty good. And I've got a larger one that's for cats, and I put it in the corner by the hay, so that's where they go. And then the litter that I put inside it is just normal cat litter, wood litter. You've got to make sure when you're buying it, it's just not clumping, and it's definitely like wood. I just get this from any supermarket that I've been at recently. I don't know if you can see that because I can't see what the camera sees, but that's the litter that they use. It's very good because it crumbs almost. Whilst we're on the topic of bedding, I've got, this is PetsAtHome home brand straw, which I use quite a lot because I find that now, because it's winter and my rabbits, they stay in the garage, it can get quite cold, and it's quite insulating, and they turn them, like I can put a bundle in their cage and they'll just make a sort of little nest out of it. They really like it. So, you know, that's just the straw. I don't really want to take it out of the bag because I have to hoover my room and I don't want to. And then the bedding that lines their hutch is just ordinary wood shavings. I get the extra large bale from PetsAtHome. I think it's good quality. It doesn't smell too bad. I do find that even though it says it's dust free, it is quite dusty, and my rabbits are sneezers, so if I can find something slightly better. I don't really like using fleece because it's not very good with deodorizing and stuff, and I don't like newspaper because when they pee in one area it spreads loads, whereas with this it really contains it and it's deodorizing. So for now this is good, but if I find anything that I think is better, then I'll start using that. Also, it's quite cheap. The next thing I've got is not really a rabbit supply, but this is, you can hear them drinking, and this is a dustpan and brush that my parents got me for as a present from IKEA. It's really like properly sturdy, and because I have to sweep up because one of my rabbits isn't properly litter trained yet, you know, I'm trying really hard. I have to sweep up after her all the time when I put them in the kitchen. Next thing I have is some treats in here. This is just a box, so I've thrown away the packaging. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I think these are locust bean treats. They're quite smelly, but they'll go crazy for them. Really their fave. I tend not to feed them that much because, like, I'd rather not feed them too many treats. I think this either came from Wilco's or from a Christmas Blanket present that I got them, and then they've eaten most of the corn because they really liked it. I read somewhere that you shouldn't give them corn, but I see many corn treats, and I asked my vet and he said it was fine. So these are like hard corn bits, and they really like them because they're hard, so that they don't finish it in 2 seconds. And yeah, I haven't got it. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm in this shot, but I just found out that my camera shut off, and I've seen that it shut off just as I was talking about this. This is just, I used it to punish them during bonding and clean them when they get really dirty without like getting them too wet so they don't get ill. And then lastly, I've just got syringes for any medicine I get given, if I don't get any new syringes, or just, you know, always useful to have. So, other than everything I mentioned, I have got a carrier that is from Wilkinson's. It's sturdy, it was about £13. Ooh, it's gone bright. And, yep. I have got this cardboard castle. It's got 2 levels. It's quite nice. It's like, they like it, they play in it, they jump in, they jump out. Then, ooh. Over here I've got a little bed which they intend to pee and poo in, which is quite sad, instead of using their litter tray, but they really like snuggling in it. Then here, ooh, that's my lenses case. Here are my 2 bunnies being cute, and they're probably gonna run away now. Oh no, they're being good. So those are my rabbits, as you may have seen if you watched my last video. And if I move that away, sorry that my room's a bit of a mess. This is a pop-up tent which I can keep them in, and it's quite collapsible. I'll show you a picture, and I really love it. My mum gave me this as a Christmas present, and my brother gave me the castle as a Christmas present, and both of them like were so happy I got them. I think the rabbits were really pleased as well. So yeah, that's it.